Hi there. I just finished playing The Walking Dead season 1 episodes 1 through 5 as well as the special episode 400 Days on Steam. It's a Telltale game series video game and I wanted to give my first impressions and review for the game. First off, I wanted to say that it was honestly an excellent playthrough. I was a little bit skeptical at first because it's like a story-based game where there's not a whole lot of you're not doing a bunch in regards to like movement or actions, but you have to choose some very disturbing and drastic decisions throughout the gameplay. And honestly, as skeptical as I was, because I'm like a big fan of shooters and RPGs, and this game was amazing. Honestly, um, it the trolley problems that you have to deal with throughout the game are kind of very disturbing. If you're a big fan of the Walking Dead series show or the books, you're definitely going to enjoy this at the season 1 part of the Telltale game series because it's the Walking Dead for sure. You have to make some very life and death decisions. What you what you choose for the dialogue, you get to basically decide who lives and dies, which person you're going to affect positively or negatively, and then that further, changes how the story is going to evolve for you on your gameplay. Also, with after playing the game, realizing that I wanted to go back and play it again and try some of the different decisions. Just like any book or movie or TV show, when you want to go back and play it again, that's a good sign for a video game. And for such a different, drastic, genre of video game that I don't usually play, I would highly recommend this video game for anyone who's interested in Walking Dead. If you want to have a good set of trolley problem questions, uh, you know, good luck. And if you don't know what the trolley problem is, it's just a rough, like, philosophical idea that if there's a trolley going down a track and you could flip the switch to a separate track, but on the first track that the trolley's on, there's 5 people going to get hit by it. But on the second track, there's 2 people. Sometimes it's babies or children. In any case, your decision is, do you let the trolley go through and kill 5 people, or do you let it go and kill 2 people? Do you actively flip the switch? And those kind of questions are constantly coming up in this video game, and it is a disturbing, b quite intense for such a simple game. The graphics are graphic for sure. You may or may not have to do something with people's limbs, deciding the fate of an individual's life. I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse, so people are dying all the time. So the decisions you have to make is can be pretty intense throughout the gameplay. Overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10 in regards to my score of a review. The Some of the dialogue is a bit silly. It's a bit not well written. However, the majority of the dialogue is excellent. But what I mean by that is just some of the conversations between you and some of the characters when you're walking around. You can have conversations with some of the characters, and sometimes it's just a bit like, what was that about? That was silly. That was kind of dumb. But ultimately, the overall the dialogue is excellent. The writing is pretty funny. Episode 2, man, it gets dark. So forewarned, foreshadowed, no spoilers, but it this game will possibly traumatize you when it comes to the violent and graphic decisions you have to make in regards to a zombie apocalypse situation. So be warned that it is not for the faint of heart. However, it is absolutely worth the game. If you're at all interested in zombies, the zombie apocalypse, if you're a Walking Dead fan, I highly recommend it personally. I'm actually going to I just started watching the Walking Dead series again. And after watching the first episode of the TV show, this game encapsulates that feeling of like you are in a zombie apocalypse and you have to make some crazy ass decisions. So I highly recommend it. Again, I give it an 8 out of 10 overall. Have you played any of the Telltale game series video games? If so, let me know in the comments. Which one's your favorite? I'm looking potentially to trying out the Game of Thrones one, and I've heard it's good, and some of the other ones are supposed to be good as well. I might even continue playing the other Walking Dead seasons because this game was so fascinating and crazy. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Do you like this video game? What other games do you recommend? And thank you very much for watching, everybody.